Alright, so apparently there's been a lot of confusion as far as the layout of my land at Coca CrossFit. Most people think that it's just a big empty warehouse. Yes, there is built-in office space, so I'm going to give you kind of the walk-around tour and do my best to kind of show you the lay of the land. So we're going to start outside, and this is my big, it's probably 40 by 60 parking lot, which will be excellent for tire flips and all of those wonderful things. If we walk around the side of the building, you'll see a nice large grass strip that'll be good for, you know, shuttle runs, prowler pushes, kind of all of those fun little things that you can do outside in the grass. So now to the good stuff. So this is the front door. Nothing all, you know, not that exciting front door. It will be painted red, which will be nice. So, from the front door, as we walk in, bathroom is immediately on the right-hand side. Still a work in progress, needs, you know, some decorating and, you know, well, I guess all of those womanly touches. Immediately after the bathroom is a pretty sizable changing room that at some point down the road will be turned into a shower room, but you know, what's more important, 2 sets of bumpers or a shower, so we opted for the bumpers. Display case, which will soon be the home of a dragon collection. So if you have any cool stuffed dragons, ceramic dragons, I don't know, any type of dragon, send them our way, we'll put them in the display case. Reception area, not sure what we're going to put here yet. Still kind of trying to figure that out. So as we come down the hallway, on the left, you're going to find my office. This is where all the magic will happen, all the programming, all of the suckage. But the greatest thing in the office, and that will get a ton of use, the Keurig. If you don't have one, you don't know what you're missing. So, at the end of the hall is the lounge. And this will just be a place that you can kind of come in, kick your feet up, relax, either pre-workout, post-workout, you know, whatever makes your life happy. Hopefully in this corner all this water will be moved and we'll have kind of a little section of kids' toys and those kinds of things so that you can entertain your kids while you're working out. Then if we come back down the hallway, we're going to go into what will be the locker room. On those back walls, we're going to build just open cubby holes so you can store all of your stuff. And then along this wall, we're going to build in a bench so that you've got somewhere to sit, and then add hooks on the wall and all that stuff. But the mecca is the warehouse. So this measures 40 feet wide and just under 100 feet long, which is super exciting. A ton of space. If we turn around and face the office space, that's where you're going to see the bar. Definitely needs to be refinished. It's kind of wallpapered right now, so that will be refinished. But if we spin back around, along this right-hand side wall is where all the flooring is going to go in, lifting platforms. I'm actually working on getting a, not quite a 360, but almost 360 pull-up rig built. All of this left-hand side is going to be left open so that we've got 100 feet that we can pull those sleds or, you know, push the prowlers and all of those things. Still to be put up are wall balls, but you can see that the target's already on them. The red ones are going to be the women's, and the black one will be the men's, 10 feet high. So if we back away from the wall, you'll be able to see that 10-foot high. So those will go in up at that top there and kind of just give it a nice finished look. You can see that we've got these nice exposed beams, pretty secure. An example, I've already got a set of rings up here, but that's where our rings will be strategically placed. It's just right over those beams. That's also where the 15-foot rope climbs will be as well, so we can get some rope climbs. And then, of course, we've got, if I back up a little bit, we've got the big bay door that will eventually have a pull-up rig in it as well, but being that we're going into winter, that's probably going to be a next spring project, is putting the pull-up rig inside. But if we go out the door, you can see we've got a pretty sizable backyard. Nothing fancy, it's just gravel. But the dream, I should say, is that there will be a 360 pull-up rig built on the left here. If you look way in the back, we'll actually take you up there a little bit closer. You can see there's a big pile of rubble and then all those trees, and back there is actually 2.5 acres that we're going to cut the trail into. And what's really nice, if we look back at the gym, if you come out that bay door and you come around this corner of the warehouse, and you run all the way up to that road and then back into that back door, you're just under 400 meters. So hopefully you guys have a little bit of better idea of how it's laid out. I know it was kind of confusing just from the pictures, but everybody that seems to walk in the door, it kind of has a misconception of how the space is laid out. And then of course, obviously the people that won't be able to make it out for the open house, now you kind of have seen my place. It's definitely still a work in progress. Keep watching CocaCrossFit.com. I'll be putting pictures up there and keeping you guys posted as we make progress and get flooring and those kinds of things in. So that's it for now. Keep watching.